Welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, as visited with Shakti Foundation, India's leading climate and energy think tank and Indian Institute of Technology in the sector. It has so far committed over 11 million US dollars, that is over, and the two initiatives being launched will further our engagement in this of HSBC India's green hydrogen initiatives. A round of applause for another feather in the cap of HSBC's Green Initiative. Join me on the dais. He's the chairman of the board, Shakti Foundation. We request you to please share your views.
Scalable Energy Foundation was founded about 12 years ago with the idea of moving ahead of the curve, so to speak, on energy transition. Energy transition in a country that has been somewhat inefficient in the use of energy over the years is a big challenge. That our Honourable Prime Minister not only announced that India would move ahead on a net zero transition to renewables, and I think the important part about this particular initiative with HSBC is essentially on how industry is going to be able to use hydrogen as a transition fuel, especially for steel, for cement, for fertilizers. I think there's a huge opportunity to make industrial decarbonization, and in that process, this will be a great initiative. So I do want to thank HSBC and all friends here for being here at the launch of this wonderful initiative.
Jamshed Gudreji, the board chairperson of the Shakti Sustainable Foundation. Being one of the key top green hydrogen mission, and what we plan to do as we go ahead is we're really thankful to HSBC for this, and we look forward to partnering with them.
Your presence here. Thank you.
Mr. Mark Tucker, Mr. Jamshed Godrej, Professor long way in the last 2 decades. Under the visionary leadership of the Honourable Prime Minister, India's energy to 2030, reduction of carbon intensity of the economy by 45% by 2030, and to progressively reduce the reliance on fossil fuels. Very much what many of you have been speaking about earlier. World over 2030. South Korea announced its Green New Deal, which includes significant investments in hydrogen infrastructure, research and development. The country aims to achieve a hydrogen-based economy and has plans to deploy up to 15 gigawatts. Given that the production of move forward to take up a pioneering position in this, we have taken giant strides towards green hydrogen, starting with the launch of the National Green Hydrogen Mission, as was referred earlier, in January 2023, with an intention of making India a leading energy, clean energy security, employment generation, and reduction of expensive imports of fossil fuel. Thus, the National Green Hydrogen Mission has set substantial targets for itself. Setting up of an annual production capacity of 520 per annum of carbon dioxide emissions are also expected to be averted. Now, Government of India has taken a whole lot of initiation. Hydrogen drying and compression does not exceed 2 kilograms of carbon dioxide, equivalent to per kg of hydrogen. It has released guidelines also that state that there will be comprehensive methodology for measuring further the program's reach. Guidelines for initiatives for green hydrogen production and electrolyzer manufacturing have already been notified. Production cost through waiver of intra-state transmission charges for green hydrogen product. So, this major step taken by Government of India, I hope, will incentivize people who are in the field. Several states have announced their own green hydrogen policies. For example, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra have announced the policy. Uttar Pradesh has come up with a draft policy. Himachal Pradesh has also shown its intent to come up with a policy of green ammonia projects. The pathway to green hydrogen to other countries like the European Union, Japan, Korea, and Singapore. Green hydrogen produced using renewable energy has the potential to automobiles and marine vessels. It has also tremendous applications in residential for 80 million poor households and set a target to install 500. The proceeds generated from the issuance of the bonds will be deployed pioneering solutions, domestic research, and also for unique ideas. HSBC India, which in partnership with IIT Bombay.
Thank you.
We request Mr. Hitendra Dave to please hand over a small token of gratitude to the Honourable Minister. Can you please have it? This is for the Minister. If you could just give it to her.
We really cannot distinguish between hydrogen or any other gas practically. But just I think, and that's when the idea came about. Cells, that's not something I need to certify, but I think as HSBC, we do try the best that we play a small role in addressing some of the challenges. Thank you once again for joining us. Please do stay back if you.
Thank you, sir.